So the particular points I would like to highlight about my own constituency really follow on from my honourable friend's points, and they are in many cases even worse. So in the Reading urban area, there are 250,000 people. We're the second biggest urban area in the southeast of England, with a very young population and many young people seeking to learn to drive, and yet there have been serious backlogs developing in the last few years. Some of that obviously has a connection to the pandemic, but I'm afraid the previous government arguably appears to have mismanaged this very important public service, and our residents, my residents and constituents of other neighbouring MPs are suffering as a result. The issue of having to travel a long way and long waits are quite significant for many people in the Reading area, and I've had constituents who've had to travel as far, I can't say Aberdeen, but I can say Cheshire, which is obviously a very significant distance away, East Anglia, and I've also heard a story of a family where they were on holiday in Cornwall and the parents helped their son or daughter book a test in Cornwall because that was the only place they could get a test. And clearly that situation is completely unacceptable. That's been made worse by issues with the booking software, and I've had a number of meetings with local driving instructors who wanted to urge me to raise this with the Minister, and I do hope that more can be done. I appreciate work is underway on this and that the officials in the department are trying to tackle this problem, but there is some gaming of the system going on which is causing great pressure to many constituents and indeed adding to the cost of getting a test. Now, to make matters even worse in my own area, the current test centre on Elgar Road South in Reading, which is well known, is due to close in the spring of 2025. Potentially there is a replacement, but we don't know where that is or when that will open, and that is causing this delay, and the uncertainty is causing a great deal of uncertainty for local residents and for young people and others seeking to learn to drive. Reading residents face the prospect of having to drive to Basingstoke to take their test, which is quite a significant journey, and in terms of time and cost would add a great deal of cost and time onto learning to drive and to passing their test. So I do hope the Minister will be able to offer some update on that. I realise this matter is a commercial one for the department, but maybe she will be able to write to me with an update on the progress of the negotiations for a new test centre in the Reading area, which will serve this very large population of ours.